bro, I go to leave once, and I laughed out loud because I'm like, okay, bro, I'm leaving now. Let's get out of this. And the Undertaker goes, did you think you were going to be able to leave that fast? And I'm like, oh, bro, I was hoping I was.
What's going on, everybody? Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of Riding with Russo, ladies and gentlemen. We got a really interesting one on our hands this week. We were requested to watch this quite interesting. I don't even know what it was, but of course, if you've heard it on WWE, they mentioned it. They played little snippets of it. It's featuring the New Day and the Undertaker, and it's called Escape from Undertaker. It was one of those things that both of us thought that it was going to be a little longer than it was, so we were like reluctant when we were requested to watch it, to discuss this here, and then we found out it was only half an hour, and we're like, okay, so we'll watch it. Vince, I don't know about you, man, but that was one of the longest half hours in my entire life,
bro. Hold on now, Chris, because I'm about to cut a promo on somebody, and I know Ruju listens to everything. I know he's there, and if he's the culprit, I'm calling him out to come on this show.
Yeah.
But before I jump to any conclusions, I am going to ask you, who I trust like a brother. Now, you were told it was 30 minutes, right? This was not you saying it was 30 minutes, right?
That's correct. I was
Bring on Ruju.
30 minutes.
Bring on Ruju right now. Bring him on this show right now. I know he's up, bro. He watches every Sportskeeda show. Bring him up. Press the button, Chris. Press the button.
I wish I could. I'll press the button on the Netflix. Either choose this or choose that from the movie.
Bro, first of all, there was no way in heck I was going to sit in front of this thing for an hour and a half. Right. But Chris told me it was 30 minutes. Okay.
So did Netflix. It actually said 31 minutes on Netflix.
Where are they getting 31 minutes? Bro, you know how like when you're watching something and the red thing fills up as, bro, I'm sitting there for 40 minutes and the red thing was not moving. It was not moving. And I'm like, how long is this thing, bro?
Yeah, it was insanely. It was much more than 31 minutes, that's for sure.
But Chris, listen to me. You got a seatbelt on? Is there a seatbelt on that chair?
I'll put an imaginary one here. It's buckled up now, man.
Now, Chris, I'm going to tell you a couple things. And we're always very honest. Bro, I swear to God, I gotta get used to Sportskeeda and how I phrase things, because when I went on Twitter this week, Vince Russo says Becky Lynch's promos were horrible. I'm like, okay, here we go. And of course, they picked it up on Wrestling Inc. And I'm like, okay, here we go. So I got I gotta craft my words.
Yeah, you know what? Well, first of all, it's interesting because I was sent the article. And it's interesting, Vince, that a lot of people, I was reading the comments, and the majority of people were agreeing with you. There's people who were like, yeah, Vince Russo's typically like this, but I gotta agree with them this time. Like they were putting you over, man.
Well, Chris, I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna find out right here how fair Vince Russo is, and I'm gonna tell you why. Chris, and people have to understand when I'm talking about Becky Lynch is like horrible, bro, it's not a personal thing. I'm sure Becky Lynch is a great woman. I've never met Becky. I'm sure she's fun. It's not about that, bro. I'm paid to watch a television show and critique it. Mm-hmm. Now, Chris, I'm going to tell you this, bro. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going to say this. Bro, I was never a fan of the New Day act. Not that I wasn't a fan of Kofi and Big E. I never been a fan of Woods, even though I work with him at TNA, and I'm going to tell you why. We're honest on this show. Mm-hmm. I was never a fan of the act. I was never a fan of the pancakes. I was never a fan of the trombone. Bro, you know, Raju, who I'm cutting a promo on, I'm going to get him on here, bro, with his 30 minutes. Bro, maybe they tell time differently there in India. It's 30 minutes.
Again, I'm going to defend Riju And I'm gonna say that Netflix, saw the time on Netflix. I tried to confirm it. I was like, come on now. I might have to call an audible if it's more than a half an hour. And
Bro,
it said 31 minutes
whoa.
on Netflix.
Okay, now, are you wearing your seatbelt?
Yes.
Chris, I'm not a fan of the act. I've never been a fan of the act. I watched this show, The Undertaker. What's it called? The Undertaker's Urn?
Escape from Undertaker.
Bro, those three guys were incredible. Incredible. Like
They can act well.
I could not believe how good Woods, Kofi, and Big E were. Bro, this was like literally like, bro, some of the old time movies like the Bowery Boys and,
Yeah.
bro, I watched this and I'm like, bro, these guys could legitimately do a movie together.
Yeah.
They were unbelievably good. And bro, I got to tell you, I never expected that in a million years because of the light that WWE creative and the WWE writers have shed on them.
Mhm.
Bro, this goes to show you when you got halfway decent material and you've got directors directing and producers producing and you're taking various takes, you take these same three pancake throwing guys and you put them in this scenario, bro, I could not believe how freaking good these guys were.
You know, Vince, I've always been a New Day guy. Like from the very beginning, because I've always liked Big E. I liked his NXT gimmick, and Kofi was always the guy who would win like the mid card championships, and he would get like he got pretty stale, and he just needed some type of a new light. And so when New Day first came around, I was like, I'll give him a chance because it's finally given all three of them a chance to get over. Xavier Woods came out teaming up with R-Truth in the very beginning, and it was just like, because I remember him when he was with you, when he was Creed, Consequences Creed, I believe it was. And so I was like, okay, finally they're getting an opportunity. So I've been a New Day fan. My closest friends can tell you who watch wrestling with me. I've been a New Day fan since day one. So I'm glad they're getting these opportunities. When I watched this, and I agree with you, I said, you know what? This is really an opportunity for them to show another light. This actually helped New Day because it showed the WWE that they can really work with anything given to them, especially from an acting standpoint. And that's what WWE needs more of these takes, these outside takes, and not keep everything in the arena. I agree with that. They tried to do it before a few years ago when it was them versus the Wyatt family. It kind of fell flat a bit. They didn't do too bad when they were acting, but it kind of fell flat. To me, this just when I saw this, it just ran and dragged on and on and on and on and on. And that's what got me as far as like it seems so long of 30 minutes, and then the interaction, you get to choose one or choose the other. And
Chris, I
I don't
got to
know.
be honest with you, bro. I hear you loud and clear, but for some reason, Chris, when I went into this watching it, and like, okay, bro, within the first minute, I got it. Bro, I started watching this like, okay, bro, I'm a 12-year-old kid watching this.
Okay.
This was 100% for kids. Bro, come on. If you're one of these 24-year-old neckbeards and watching this, come on, bro. But, bro, Halloween's coming.
Yeah.
If you got the 12-year-olds, the 14-year-olds, and that's who this is for.
Yeah.
And if that's the audience they were going after, bro, I thought this was tremendous.
Yeah.
For you and me, nah, bro, absolutely not. I mean, but it wasn't for you and me.
Yeah. And I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
For me, no.
Right.
but 12, 14, Euro 13, 10, 11 really.
Bro,
Yeah.
your boys would have been into this, no?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, my boys are 6 and 9, so
Yeah.
I think they would have been into this.
Yeah.
Because they like the New Day anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think they would have been into it. I think there were some ghouly things that it might have not been into the most, but the fact that the New Day was kind of shown in a different light, I
Yeah.
think that was
Yeah.
pretty cool at the
Yeah.
end. And
No, I
plus,
mean,
the interaction part too with the kids, I think would have been good.
big time.
Like with me, when I was choosing them, I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, like what in the world?
Yeah, I mean, bro, I'm going to choose them, and I'm really trying to guess. I swear to you. Okay, which one's shorter?
Yeah. Right.
I kept leaving, like leave the room, leave the house. I kept leaving, and then, bro, I go to leave once, and I laughed out loud because I'm like, okay, bro, I'm leaving now. Let's get out of this.
Yeah.
And the Undertaker goes, "Did you think you were going to be able to leave that fast?" And I'm like, "Oh, bro, I was hoping I was." Like,
I chose the Kofi one. I chose the Kofi going into the library. And that was
okay.
and that was the one that Taker got him, and he did that gimmick, like, as far as you think is, and then it was like the alligator one that I chose when Xavier went up, and then somehow Big E heard something, and then it caused him to get off the latch, which caused Xavier's arm to be closed. And it's funny because similar to what you're saying, toward the end, when they had their comeuppance when they were going away from the ghouly, land of the Undertaker. It said something like face your fears or rest in peace, right? And so for some reason I clicked face your
Oh
fears.
gosh, bro, come on, kill me. I would have kill me already. Kill me,
because
kill me.
because when it said rest in peace at the end, for some reason I was thinking that it was going to be some other Undertaker thing, right? And so I said face your fears, maybe it's a way to close us out. And so it went back to the whole like
Yeah,
urn coffin gimmick. I
yeah,
said, no, no,
yeah.
no, no. Hold on, let me get out of here.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I kept trying to get out. Like, okay, I'm going. Let me
Yeah,
out. Let me out. Yeah, it was funny.
yeah,
But bro,
yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna get into this long. I want to save this, bro. We gotta do roads. What is it? Roads to the top.
Yeah, roads to
Bro,
the
this is my new favorite show. I
Okay.
I am
Okay.
literally obsessed by this show. We got to
I
do
gotta check it
this
out.
show,
Yeah, I
bro.
gotta check it out. I'm
You've
gonna check
got
it out.
to check, bro. I'm going to tell you something, Chris. I know how you are with your kids and the wife. I know it's very close knit. You
Mhm,
and the wife dress alike. We've
mhm.
established that.
Yes, we do.
You got these two beautiful sweetheart boys that
Yep.
look like they're up to no good. I don't want to jump to assumptions. And you got the little
they're
girl,
they're
right?
angels. Yes, a little
And
girl.
I
Yep.
know how important the family is to you, bro. You're gonna watch this, and you're gonna be like, you're just gonna be like, you got to be kidding me.
Okay.
Like you
I'll
got
look
you.
forward to
I'm
it.
telling you, when it comes to family and
Yeah.
children,
Yeah.
you're gonna be watching this, especially as a psychologist, and you're gonna be like, bro, like seriously, like
Okay.
you got to watch this, bro. And Raju, if you're listening, you can make it up to me by letting us review those show, because with that show, bro, there's so much meat on the bone.
I like it.
I'm literally thinking of, bro, with the russosbrand.com, I'm literally thinking of doing a weekly review. Like it's that
Nice.
there's so much there, bro.
Well, the good thing is I think there's only been 2 episodes so far, right?
No. Well,
3?
actually, bro, there was 2 episodes, but yesterday they had a double.
Oh, that
Yeah,
a
so you're
double.
up to 4 episodes now. Yeah.
Okay, I got some catching up to do
Yeah.
then. So
Yeah.
I'll do the roads to the top. I'll do all 4 of those, and I'm cool with reviewing that for
Yeah.
sure. So
Yeah. But
so
but bro, for this, I got to tell you, bro, I thought New Day was absolutely excellent.
yeah,
And looking at it from a kid's perspective with Halloween, and you could choose the different scenes.
yeah,
Man, I really felt, bro, this is not for me. This is not for anybody over 14.
yeah.
But for that audience, I thought it was good.
Yeah. Do you think WWE should capitalize on that? And because I've noticed the New Day's been, as a tag team's been winning a little bit more matches, because they're very 50-50, have been for a while. I've noticed that, like, with the tournament, they lasted on Raw for a while, and they've been picking up wins a little bit more. Do you think that's on purpose, booking wise, to line up with the whole Escape from Undertaker thing on Netflix?
God, bro, I really don't think it is, Chris, because you and I know, bro, they're booking last minute. So I don't even think they really know, okay, when's the last time New Day won and won? I don't even think they know that anymore because they're doing everything so last minute. But man, I just got to tell you, bro, this is what I say every week when you've got directors and producers and it's a bad take and nope, let's do it again, take two. This is what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems, bro, we like I said, that's why it's not that I was picking on Becky. What I was trying to say is, bro, they need to work with her.
Yeah.
They need to work with her. And she repetition over and over. Nope, you could do it better. Nope, I mean, that's and when you produce them that way, you're gonna get what you saw on Netflix, which was very entertaining and very believable.
Do you think WWE should go further with this? Do you think that they should have like a darker side of the New Day and not necessarily turn heel? I wouldn't be a big fan of that, but have like more weeks of segments with this and have like some
Oh
type of
my
new.
God, bro. Yes, but here's gonna be the problem, Chris. We're not going to have the same people producing it now.
That's true.
You're not going to have the Netflix people. You're going to have whoever's producing back. And bro, I'm telling you, it will look nothing like what it looked like on Netflix.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think they really could do something with that, what I mean, to really capitalize on that as far as New Day, I don't think New Day's as heels, them turning heels. I wouldn't be a big fan of that because they're among one of the biggest merch sellers, and I wouldn't be a big fan of that. But I think you can still do some type of like, maybe there's a change of something. There's just a change of life within the New Day, and in order for the New Day to become revived, they have to go through the darkest, deepest pits, just and if all of a sudden you're like New Day is getting a revival, but first we got to escape the Undertaker.
Yeah, right.
The Undertaker
Bro,
does
see,
that. That would be pretty cool.
I'm on the other side of that fence, Chris, because watching this, bro, I would like to see them do good comedy. Not WW written really bad comedy.
Yeah.
I would love to see these guys do comedy because, bro, in this little snippet and what we got to see, bro, they all had different personalities.
Yeah.
It was very clear they were all refined. Man, I would love to see, bro. Remember the old there was a rap group years. Remember the Fat Boys?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, but something like that. I would love to see these guys do well-written comedy.
Yeah, I just don't have it. I'm with you. I don't have the confidence that the WWE would do that.
They can't. They can't. They would have to hire outside people. That they are not capable of doing that.
Yeah,
no.
I don't see that, unfortunately. I think I think that would be cool though. I think I like the comedy bit. I think I think in order to do like the the darkest type of like in order to be revived, you gotta go through the darkest moments. And I still think you could do some comedy with that though. Like if like as they're going to the dark side, similar to what we saw in Escape from Undertaker, they can, they can still bring some comedy in it. I think that would be a really good way to utilize the New Day instead of just having them be in matches every week.
I'm
Use
with
that
you,
outside
bro.
part. You know what I mean?
Bro,
So,
bro, can you imagine if like even if they did like some kind of an updated Full House where somehow, somewhere, where they live together with their families and all the kids. Like, bro, I'm telling you, these guys, I was really impressed by how good they were. It was not corny. It was not that over the top slapstick. This was believable comedy.
Yeah, and like I said, I've always been a New Day fan, and I like it.